Hello and welcome. My name is Cyrus. As you can see, today we're going to be checking out a couple of trailers involving a little game called Granblue Fantasy Relink. Me personally, I know nothing about this series. I've just seen a couple of my peers talk about it, heard them give their thoughts on it, and figured, hey, why not check it out myself? See if it's something that I could potentially be interested in. Let's just dive right in. The skies of yore beckon. Will you heed the call, Valimar the Ashen Knight? Oh my gosh, I had a no one's gonna understand that if they're like not a Trails fan. Project Relink team presents. Okay, let's get back into it. The world of Granblue Fantasy. This looks.
The astral realm is Lilith's home.
Ooh.
One way back is to restore the forbidden.
It kind of looks like a.
She will utilize the
Tales of Arise, modern Dragon Quest sort of art style.
You can tell primal beasts were weapons created by astrals. Their powers are capable of untold destruction.
The old gods are restless.
Beast.
Whoa.
What you call primeval gods?
We got like Elden Ring bosses?
But I can't put a finger on what.
That doesn't look right from up here.
Whoa.
Feels like overkill for a glorified.
Look at that Shadow of the Colossus looking thing.
Oh, primeval god.
Oh, I recognize that voice actress. Yeah, this does really give me a lot of Tales of Arise vibes.
But fate
In terms of just the presentation and the gameplay.
Deliver us from grief and sacrifice. Fulfill my salvation.
Oh, is that a minigun? Bahamut.
We've been through a lot together. Visited new islands.
Whoa,
met
are there
new
like
people.
mech battles or like kaiju battles?
But you've always been there to protect me.
Are they like summons from like Final Fantasy?
I just wanted to say thank you.
Granblue Fantasy Relink. Huh. February 1st. Cool. Oh, well, look at all that stuff. Neat. PlayStation. Initial thoughts. Okay, well, it looked pretty. It looked, yeah, the comparison that I draw to is Tales of Arise, as far as games that I have played. So it seems like it's this obviously fantasy world, hence the fantasy in the title. There's some kind of conflict going on. You can summon these beings. I don't know if they're like ancient deities or just these creatures that are these all-powerful creatures. It seemed like what section was it? This section looked like
Visited new islands. Met new people.
it looks like a cutscene potentially, but then I don't know, is this chick the one summoning
But you've always
them?
been there to protect me.
And then you fight with them? So kind of like the mech battles from the Cold Steel games in a sense. It looks cool. Yeah, the gameplay it seems very similar to Tales of Arise in terms of just the hack and slash nature of it. It seems like there's special moves. Oh yeah, this chick. I saw this chick and I was like, whoa, look at all the belts on her. Did Nomura design her?
Tell primal beasts were weapons created by astrals.
Primal beasts were
Their powers are
weapons
capable of
created
untold
by.
destruction.
Okay, so is that what those are? They're the primal beasts.
Is that what you call primeval gods?
I sense something.
I guess I should have paid attention during the trailer. You know, sometimes things just don't stick with you on the first watch through. Okay, so let's go to this boss battle trailer next and see what this has to offer. Okay, so it actually kind of reminds me of a mix between Tales of Arise and, strangely enough, Kingdom Hearts in terms of the gameplay. Oh yeah, that big dude from the previous trailer. Oh, can you like climb on top of him, or like Dragon's Dogma? Or was that just like a platform you could stand on? It does look very epic. Oh, look at the ears on that dude. Whoa. Now this is looking like Nier Automata. Whoa. So yeah, I'm getting Tales vibes, I'm getting Elden Ring, I'm getting Kingdom Hearts, I'm getting Nier vibes. I'm getting like a mix of all of those. Interesting. Wow, that was really cool. This game looks a lot of fun. I don't know if it's connected to any previous entries. I don't know if this is sort of a perfect entry point into this series. The only thing I know about Granblue is that I've seen a couple of the fighting games, and I believe there's a mobile game, but other than that, that's where my knowledge ends. I remember walking into a GameStop one day and seeing the Granblue name on a case and being like, ooh, and it just caught my attention, and I saw the artwork, and I turned it over and I was reading it and I was like, oh, this sounds really cool. And then I read, oh, it's a fighting game. and I immediately was like, oh, very rarely do I play a fighting game. I would say the only fighting games, I mean, if you consider Smash Brothers a fighting game, but that's more of like a party game than a strictly fighting game in terms of like Tekken or Street Fighter. But the only fighting game that I've ever had an affinity towards was Soul Calibur, and that's mainly because I played Soul Calibur 2 on the GameCube back in the day, and that version had Link as a playable character. And I did kind of stick with the Soul Calibur games periodically. I played a good amount of Soul Calibur 5, but just fighting games just aren't something that I seek out. I am more of a RPG kind of guy, and well, this game is an RPG, and it really does seem right up my alley. Oh, hey, I just realized there's a description. From godlike primal beasts to the mysterious Church of Avia? Powerful forces across Zega Grande Skydom will attempt to thwart your adventures. Will you rise to the challenge? This game looks cool. It seems to have an interesting premise. It almost reminds me of a Final Fantasy game in terms of the summons and everything, except there didn't seem to be any kind of like crystals or like magical energy thing that they were trying to harness. At least, up front. It just seemed to focus more on the primal beasts and a lot of those bigger sort of kaiju battles, which is really cool. Those can be really fun. I remember the giant turtle from Final Fantasy 15. That was just an hour of whacking his little toe, trying to beat him. Oh my gosh. Anyway, before I start rambling, this game looks cool. It looks fun. I'm definitely more interested in the game now than I was previously. But February 1st, that's literally right after Infinite Wealth, and I'm a big Yakuza guy. I'm a Yakuza nut, who am I kidding? It's a top 3 series for me. Yakuza is definitely a priority. But as far as this game, I definitely would like to play it. Would I replace it with anything on my top 10 list? I mean, I guess you could throw out Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, since I don't have a PS5. And technically I'm more interested in Rebirth, but well, I mean, no way to play it, so I guess you could swap out Rebirth for Granblue Fantasy Relink as my number 10 spot. Thank you guys for being here. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like on it on your way out. Leave a comment down below telling me your thoughts. Subscribe if you want to see more from me. Make sure to take a quick peek at my other content, see if any of it strikes your fancy. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Peace out.
All right, what's next?